I'm Tyler Ripley. I'm a finance major graduating in 2023, and I'm going to discuss flame. Flame was sculpted in 1980 by John Riek. It resides on the Lehigh campus near the E.W. Fairchild Martindale Library. I personally believe flame looks the prettiest in the fall. Fall foliage surrounding it makes it stand out more than it would with a duller background. Flame was donated to Lehigh by Philip and Muriel Berman. The two have a passion for traveling and collecting art, and this sculpture was one of their many donations to Lehigh. They donated countless pieces to not only Lehigh, but also other universities and museums around the Pennsylvania area. They also opened their own art gallery in the area, and before that, they owned a department store in Allentown called Hess's from 1968 to 1979. Based on the placement of this sculpture, I don't believe it is meant to be viewed from behind. The rock wall behind it prevents a backward view, and in order to see it from up above, one must walk to the edge of a ledge. On the other side of the stairs, there is a tree with ivy surrounding it. These different colors throw off the presentation of flame from this side-on vantage point. I think it would be beneficial if there is another similar-looking sculpture across from it instead of a dying tree. It is also evident this sculpture has been somewhat worn down over time. There is green rust starting to take over much of the sculpture, especially one of the main flames. There is also a small chip at the top of the sculpture and smaller scratches on other parts of it as well. This deterioration is inevitable with public art, especially for a sculpture that has endured all 4 seasons for over 30 years. Another small detail at the base of the sculpture are initials that look to read RK. It is unclear whether this is some form of vandalism or if the artist included these himself. The sculpture starts with one flame at the base and grows into more as it rises, like a real flame. It also makes sense the sculptor chose to use steel because you need fire to bend steel. I think this sculpture represents an eternal flame because the steel is such a durable medium. With all that being said, flame is still a fascinating piece of artwork. I personally like the green tinted steel because it shows that even with wear and tear, a piece can still be striking. It reminds me of my personal struggles and how I got through them, even if it changed me permanently. The fact that it is made out of steel could also mean it is a tribute to the steel stack workers who worked countless hours each week in the steel stacks. Like them, the sculpture is worn down but still standing, similar to a flame that will never burn out. Thanks for watching.